Good evening, Miss Bailey. I hope you're having a great summer. I wanted to jump on real quick and do my week 4 internship experience reflection, student to instructor. I wanted to say that I am having a great experience with McLean and Garvin County Child Welfare. The units that I'm a part of, because it's 2 units, McLean and then Garvin, they are phenomenal. Every single person, there has not been a single person that has not included me or not communicated with me. It really is just a great group of men and women. Anyway, from that, I wanted to start with my favorite learning experience thus far. Would be that honestly, all of it. I went into this internship not knowing what to expect. I didn't know where I would end up, and then when I got the email saying that it was child welfare and that that's where I was going to be needing to get interviews at, I was not bummed, but I didn't know what to expect because it was on my list, but from personal experience, from 10 plus years ago, I wasn't sure how the system had changed, if it had changed at all, and if I was gonna like it, so I was very worried. But to my surprise, I've thoroughly enjoyed every aspect of my internship thus far. The agency, department, and unit, they've just, like I just said, they've been phenomenal. They're really just open arms. They're willing to allow me to go with each and every person, part of each person in the unit, whether it's CPS, child welfare, or if it's going to court, or if it's going to observe, or if I'm going with a CWA to a family supervision meeting, or anything like that. Like, everyone has just really been forthcoming about sending me their schedules and me going whenever and getting as many hours as I can or I need during that week and time that I'm available. Sorry, I have notes right here. They all want me to succeed, which I really do appreciate. They've all been really quick to answer my questions and show me things that maybe I didn't ask questions on, but maybe I needed to learn, or it's a good thing that they wish they would have been taught. I've been invited out to observe with them. They communicate with each other and myself super well. We have Teams meetings, we have Teams group messages, we all have each other's phone numbers, emails. Like, we've all been in constant contact since the day I started. We do plan at least a week, sometimes 2 weeks in advance for what I'll be doing and where I'll be going, and if someone has something come up that maybe I haven't got to see, or it's something I've struck interest in and I've asked, hey, if someone has this, let me know so I can go if you're okay with me going. And they are so quick to let me know. Like, I love that. Like, I feel like I'm already a part of the team, which they've told me I am, and just, yeah, I really loved it. Advice to another student going into internship: I didn't know what to expect going into internship, or even going into my internship interview. I had no idea. But I went into it as if it was a job interview, and I continued to go through my internship as if I'm going into a position that I'm fixing to be off on my own with, which technically I am. It's like a long, that's what it seems like to me. Like, every time I go in somewhere, I take my memo pad, and I've got my other notepad, I've got my planner, I've got my laptop, the state's laptop that I have through DHS. I have a folder full of different resources and stuff, and I take it with me all the time. I am ready to learn. I am making sure that I'm taking down all the notes, every single step to every single process. I'm learning, I'm doing myself, I'm making sure that it's done correctly. And I'm sorry, I'm already 5 minutes into this and it said 30 seconds or so. I can literally talk forever about how much I'm enjoying my experience. next thing I wanted to do was the employment question, which I've already flipped my paper. Sorry, I'm gonna look real fast. If you had the opportunity for employment at your current internship placement, would you take the job? Why or why not? I would absolutely take the job, and actually right after I started in my internship and I immediately knew that I would love doing this afterwards. Not to mention they pay your student loans if you work for the state for 10 years. That was a big pro on my list. But even without that, like the unit, the group of girls, the supervisor, everyone has just been so great to me. The experience, the changes in the policies and everything since my personal experience 10 plus years ago has all made it to where I would love to be a child welfare specialist. I would love, if I can't work with this unit, which I could probably get on at Garden, but I doubt I could get on at McLean because McLean only had like one opening and it wouldn't be with the same supervisor. But I don't know, you never know, and it's so exciting because they do talk about that all the time. Talk about, you know, my future employment there and what I'll be doing in a few months and yada yada. So yes, I would 100% take the opportunity if it was given to me. I did look into CW Prep program right after I started because I didn't know anything about it. I guess I never thought I would utilize it because I'm not going on a child welfare. Hello, here I am. So yeah, that's another well, I guess it wouldn't be going in internship. My advice to future social work program students would be to look into the CW Pep program. Even if you don't think you're going to, it's worth looking into and doing some research on. I also, once I got my placement and found out I was going to be in child welfare, I have done tons of research and I've watched tons of YouTube videos of different child welfare specialists and what they do. I've watched tons of TikToks. I've done just tons of like research just on my own, trying to figure out what it is that they do. I've looked at statistics and everything else, and I have just truly became not obsessed with it, but I'm really passionate about it now, and I love that for me, and I'm ever so grateful for this opportunity. So that was my very long student to instructor 30-second plus video. Thank you.